Hey there. So I just thought I'd do a little video about guitar effects pedals because sometimes they can be a bit mysterious, a bit intimidating, or if you get them, what do you do with them, how do you use them? I'm no expert at all. I've just been mucking about with some for a while. I just thought I'd share what I've got. So, yeah, just going to quickly just record a loop. So the first pedal I'm using is a looper, and I'm putting it, normally you put a looper at the end of the effects chain just before the amp, but I'm putting this at the beginning so I can record a little loop and then we can kind of play it through the pedals and see what it does. So it's just like a funny little melody. I don't even know what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. It's not awful, but it'll do. So that's clean. That's what you call a clean sound. So it's just coming out of the amp. No distortion, no overdrive, just that sound. So I went out the guitar, came into the looper. It's been stored in the looper, and it's now coming out of the looper. Now the first thing I've got on there actually is quite handy. It's a tuner pedal. Alright, so a tuner pedal works really well as a mute. So you can turn off the guitar, which is quite handy if you're tuning or if you just want to shut it up. Anyway, out the tuner, first thing goes into is a wah. This is really old and battered Crybaby wah wah. There you go. Which I got from got it off Gumtree for nothing. Anyway, so it's like changes the tone from trebly to bassy, and you wiggle your foot. So there you go. That's the wah. Really simple. You can hear this one's a bit rough. Got a bit of a scratchy sound on there. So the wah-wah. The next in line is this. Oh, it's a bit of a beast, this one. Yeah, that's quite chunky. So this is a metal muff. This is this is a distortion pedal with a boost. It's a top boost, so it adds extra treble. So I've turned the top boost off, and it's got quite a lot of knobs to twiddle. So first of all, how much distortion you have, from hardly any to totally heavy. Volume, and then you got a 3-band graphic on there, so treble, mid, bass. So let's give it loads of bass. I quite like distortion with a lot of bass. Cut the treble. Oh yeah, it's quite heavy that now. Whack a bit of treble in there. Bit mid. Yeah, that sounded cracking. And then last is the top boost, which again you can twiddle it up. Oh yeah. Back to the original clean tone. So that's the metal muff. I love that. That's quite a beast. Next, I got a really cheap. This is like a 25 quid pedal. Behringers. They're all right. Bit noisy. Can be a bit noisy, but just an overdrive. Again, you got drive, how driven it sounds, how distorted, from none to max. Output level and tone. Trebly down to bassy. It's not a huge amount of variation there. The level's quite useful. The level's really useful because that's like the difference between having the pedal on and not having the pedal on. So if you want to use it for a solo